Hello, children. That's me, Nigina Muzaffarova. And last time we met with you when we were talking about science. So we were looking at solids, liquids, and gases. I hope you enjoyed our previous lesson. Today we will be looking at math and we'll be talking about 3D shapes. And I'm really pleased to see you all again. And I'm really excited about our lesson today. And now I'm passing the mic to my colleague, Mr. Gurdeep.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mr. Gurdeep, and today we're going to take you on a maths journey where we're going to learn about 3D shapes. So let's go find out a little bit more about our lesson.
So here they are, 3D shapes. Hello, children. So they're saying hi to you. Let's take a look. Maybe you recognize some of them. So what's the name of the shape that is yellow? Can you guess what it could be? What about the red one? What's the name of that shape? What about the green one? Actually, green is my favorite color. What about the blue? Do you know the name of that shape? What about the purple one? Okay, don't worry if you didn't know that, because today we are going to find out. Are you ready? I am ready. Mr. Gurdeep, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's find out what we're learning today. So
yes, let's go.
So here we are. Our learning today is, learning goal is to recognize and identify 3D shapes. And our success criteria today is, by the end of the lesson, we're going to be able to name the 3D shapes. We are going to be able to describe 3D shapes and also match 3D shapes to their properties. So here's our brief success criteria that's going to guide our lesson today. Okay, so let's go take a look at our next slide.
Okay, children, next one.
So here we are, developing keywords. What we're going to do is we're going to match all the shapes that are on the left. You see some red shapes, blue, green, purple shape. All of these shapes have names to them. So we've got a cube, which is the first one. We have a cylinder. We have a pyramid in green, a sphere in purple, and a triangular prism right at the bottom. So these are all of our 3D shapes that we're going to be looking at in our lesson today. So what we're going to do is we're going to find some descriptions to match them. All of our descriptions are on the right side of the screen. So here is the first one, a rectangular surface with two circles. So here's a description for one of the shapes on the left. 4 triangles with a square base. Here's another description. 6 equal square sides. 3 rectangles and 2 triangles. Ooh, this one looks like a circle, but it has depth. It's got mass. Okay, so here are all of our descriptions and properties that will match to our shapes that are on the left. So let's take a look at the first one. Yes, we'll do this one together. So a cube is, what do you think? A cube is which one of those descriptions on the right? So let's take a quick 20 seconds to find the answer. Which one is the best one to describe a cube? Is it a rectangular surface with 2 circles? Is it 4 triangles with a square base? Is it 6 equal sides? Is it 3 rectangles and 2 triangles? Or does it look like a circle but it has depth? Yes, I think you're right. The best description for a cube is it has 6 equal square sides. Yeah, let's take a look. There it is. It is indeed a good match. 6 equal square sides. What about a cylinder? What do you think? Which one of those descriptions best fit? Cylinder. What do you think? Yes, it is correct. A cylinder is a rectangular surface with 2 circles. So let's take a look at that. Indeed, it's correct. A pyramid. What do you think a pyramid? Which one of those best describes a pyramid? Is it 4 triangles with a square base, 3 rectangles and 2 triangles, or does it look like a circle but it has depth? Yes, you're right. I can see some triangles, correct. It has 4 triangles and the base at the bottom is square. So it's a 4 triangles with a square. Yes, we are correct. And now that leaves us with 2 shapes, a sphere and a triangular prism. Let's take a look at the sphere. You're correct. A sphere, it looks like a circle, but it has depth. It has mass, you can roll it. So that's a 3D shape. So a sphere is, yes, it looks like a circle, but it has depth. And our last shape today is a triangular prism. Correct. A triangular prism, it has 3 rectangles and it has 2 triangles on both ends of the shape. So you can see a little bit of a triangle there, and I see a bit of a rectangular shape as well. So it's got 3 rectangles and 2 triangles. How do you feel about your learning so far? Thumbs up? Side? Thumbs down? I think there's a lot of thumbs up in this part because it's really, really cool to learn new things, and we learned lots about our words and our descriptions. So let's take this a little bit further. My colleague is going to describe the cube in a little bit more detail. Okay, so let's take a look at a cube. Miss Nigina.
Okay, children, now we are going to find out a bit more about each of the 3D shapes you have already seen on the previous slide. So meet the 3D shapes. So our first shape in a row is the cube. What can you tell me about this shape? What do you already know about the cube? Can you describe it? Let's take a closer look at the properties of this 3D shape. So what is that? What do you think it might be? How do we call it? How do we call this property? Call it edge. How about this? What is that property? Have a think. You probably know that. It's a vertex. Vertex, okay? And how about this one? Base. And now we're going to take a look at the cube, okay? So what was the name of this property? What was that? Was it a vertex? Was it a face? Or was it the edge? An edge. You're right, that's the edge. So let's count how many edges does the cube have. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 9, 10, 11, 12. So cube has 12 edges. How about this property? What was the name of this? Well done, that's the vertex. So let's count. Let's count together how many vertices does it have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 vertices. And how about this part? How do we call it? What is the property? What is this? It's a face, and you're right, it's a square face. Yeah? How many faces does it have? Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So cube has 12 edges, 8 vertices, and 6 faces. Okay, let's take a look at the other one. So here is the cylinder. What can you tell me about this shape? Can you describe it? Shall we do it together? Let's do it together. Okay, so the same as cube, cylinder has the edge, okay? The edge, but it's round edge, round, yeah? So how many edges does it have? Let's count. 1, 2. Yep. Okay. How about this part? What is this? Yeah, is it vertex? Is it face? Well done. It's a face. It's a surface. It's a face. Yeah. Long, round face. Okay. And this is also face. Okay. It's circular face. How many circular faces does it have? Can you guess? Yes, it has 2 circular faces, but in total, cylinder has 3 faces. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. So here is the pyramid. My favorite color, pyramid. Let's take a look at the properties. I'm sure you remember some of them already. Okay. Let's take a look. So what was that? What is this? What is this? Is it the face? Is it the vertex? Is it an edge? Well done. That's the face. That's the face. Yeah? And what shape is that face? What shape does it remind you? What 2D shape does it look like? It looks like a triangle. Okay, so how many triangular faces does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So pyramid has 4 triangular faces. Let's take a look at the next property. What is this? Is it the edge or vertex? That's the vertex. Well done. So how many vertices does it have? Let's take a look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 vertices. Okay, our next feature is this part, the bottom of our shape. Yeah? What shape does it look like? The bottom. What shape does it look like? Does it look like circle? Does it look like triangle? Or does it look like a square? Well done. That's the square. Yeah, it looks like a square. So it's a square base. Square base of the pyramid. And what's the name of this property? It's the edge. Yeah. Let's count the edges together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So pyramid has 8 edges and 5 faces in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4 triangular faces and 1 square base. Let's take a look at the next shape. Ooh, that's one of my favorite 3D shapes, and it's called sphere. What can you tell me about this shape? Can you describe it? What do you think? Does it have vertices like a pyramid? Does it have? For example, pyramid has a vertex. Yeah, vertices. Well, how about sphere? Does it have? No, it doesn't. Well done. It doesn't have. How about edges? Look, that's the edge of the square, of the cube, sorry, of the cube, because it has square face. Does it have the edge? No, it has one face, one round face. So that's the sphere. And our last shape for today is a triangular prism. Okay, so here it is. What can you tell me about this shape? Can you describe it? Shall we do it together? Okay, let's revise the properties. So what is that? What do you think is that? You're right, it's the face. It's the face. You're right. How about this one? Yes, that's also face, but if you take a look, their shape is slightly different, yes? What shape does it look like? Does it look like a circle? Does it look like a square? Or does it look like a triangle? Yes, that looks like a triangle. And triangular prism has two triangular faces, and you can see it. And how about this face? What shape does it remind you? Does it look like a circle? Like a rectangle? Like a square? So it looks like a rectangle. So it's rectangular face. Yeah? And there are 1, 2, 3. 3 rectangular faces on our triangular prism. But in total, let's count how many faces it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 faces. How about this property? Is that the edge or the vertex? Well done. That's the vertex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So triangular prism has 6 vertices. And how about this one? How about this property? What is that? You're right, that's the edge. So let's count how many edges it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it has 9 edges. Well done. I really enjoyed describing it with you, children. And now we're moving to the next part. And I'm passing to Mr. Gurdeep.
Hello, welcome back. Wow, you must be a real professional by now. You must be very, very good in your shapes. So let's see if you can apply some of that knowledge that you've learned in identifying the 3D shape that we are going to reveal bit by bit. Okay, so let's take a look. What shape do you think this is? Yeah, I can only see parts of it. I see some edges. I see a vertex. Should we find out a bit more? Yeah, let's reveal a bit more. Oh, I see a square. And I see more at the bottom. Yeah, let's find out more. Indeed, that does look like a cube. Yes, it is a cube. Okay, so that's our cube. And it has square faces. It's got vertices and edges. Okay, you remember the number of vertices? Correct. Can you remember the number of faces? Edges? Excellent, well done. Okay, so let's find out our next reveal. Let's find out, what shape do you think this is? Here's a clue. That clue doesn't say much. I see a circular edge and a straight edge. Doesn't say much. Should we find out a little bit more? Yeah. Ooh, I see a circle and some shape. Interesting. Let's find out more. Ah, what do you think it is? Correct. It is a cylinder. Well done. Yeah, it has a plane face, a rectangular face, and it's got 2 circular faces as well on the top and at the bottom. That is our cylinder. Brilliant, children, you're doing really well. Let's find out more about our other shapes. What do you think this one is? Ooh, doesn't say much. I see a green color and I see a straight edge. Let's find out more. Ah, a vertex and 3 edges, but I still don't know what it is. Do you know what it is? You could be correct. Indeed. Let's find out. Oh, yes, it reveals a little bit more. I see some triangular shapes. Correct. What do you think this is? Let's find out. This is it's a pyramid. You're correct. Yes, it has rectangular, sorry, it has a square base and triangular faces. You're right. Yeah. Think about the vertices, think about the edges, and think about the faces on this shape, okay? You're correct. It has all of them. Okay. Should we find out about another shape? What do you think? Yeah, let's go take a look at another shape. Okay, let's reveal. Oh, a circular edge, but it doesn't say much. You want a bit more revealed? Yes. Oh, I see half a circle. Doesn't say much, but it is going to be another circle at the bottom. Let's find out. Indeed. What do you think the shape is? Correct. This is a sphere. Okay? It's a 3D shape that looks like a circle from our eyes, but it's actually a 3D shape and it's a sphere. Has mass, you can roll it down. It looks like a ball. Indeed, it is a ball. Okay, a sphere. And that leads us to our last shape. See if you can reveal it. Let's take a look. What do you think that shape is? Let's see. Yeah. I see square, edges, and invert. Let's find out more. Yeah, children, you've done so well up to this point. I'm really pleased. Learned how to name 3D shapes. It's about Let's take a look. Nagina, what do you think? Are they secure in their learning today?
Yes, they are.
You think they
I
are?
think so.
Yeah, wonderful. And this takes us to just a quick summary about how we've learned today in our maths lesson. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look. Okay, so how did we do in our learning today? So let's have a brief self-assessment. So can you name the shapes? Let's take a look. Can you name the shapes? So what is this shape? Is it a sphere? Is it a pyramid? Or it's a cube? It's a cube. Well done. You can name it. Yes, that's the cube. How about this one? Is it the sphere? Is this a triangular prism, maybe? Or it's a cylinder? It's a cylinder. Well done. That's correct. Okay. How about this one? Remember, my favorite. Yeah. Is it a pyramid? Is it a triangular prism? Or it's a sphere? What do you think? It's a sphere. Well done. That's correct. What about this one? Is it a triangular prism or a pyramid? It's a pyramid. Well done. And the final, last shape. Okay, what's the name of this one? Well done, triangular prism. That's correct. Yes, you can name it. Can you describe the shapes? Yeah, can you describe them? Can you talk about properties? So you remember the properties? So what was that? Was it the edge or the vertex or the face? What was that? It was the vertex. Yes, that's the vertex. And how about this? What is this? Is it the face or the edge? That's the edge. And how about this one? This part? That's the face. So vertex, edge, face. Yeah? Can you describe the cube? So cube has 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. Well done. How about cylinder? Cylinder has 1, 2, 3 faces, 2 edges. Yep. Triangular prism. How many faces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 faces. How many edges? 9 edges. And how many vertices? 6 vertices. Okay. How about sphere? Yeah. How about this? Does it have any edges? Does it have any vertices? It has just one face, one surface, and you're right. Well done. How about this shape, pyramid? What can you tell me about it? It has 5 vertices. It has 8 edges, and it has 5 faces, like 4 triangular faces and 1 square base. Okay, I'm sure you can match 3D shapes to their properties. So if I will you be able to find out if I guess the shape? So can you guess my shape? I will describe it and you try to name it. So I have 3 faces, 2 of them circular faces, and I have 2 edges. What is that? Well done. That's the cylinder. Absolutely right. So I'm sure by now you are capable to match the properties and the 3D shapes. Mr. Gurdeep?
So just a quick self-assessment. How did you feel about your learning today? Were you thumbs up, thumbs side, or were you thumbs down about your learning? Brilliant. I think a lot of you are probably feeling thumbs up. I feel thumbs up. Miss Nigina, how do you feel about your learning today?
Thumbs up, definitely.
We were both thumbs up in our teaching and learning today. So we're going to say our goodbyes. Thank you for being with us, and it was a pleasure teaching you maths 3D shapes. And on behalf of Miss Nigina and myself, Mr. Gurdeep, thank you very much for viewing our lesson again, and we look forward to seeing you at our school, MTK International School. Okay, so we'll say our bye-byes. See you soon.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.